Okay, let me... I always do this really idiotically. I never do this in a way that makes any damn sense. There we go. And then I want on this one... Oh, nope. I want this. So you guys have something to watch. And then... This is what I'm trying to do. Meow, meow, meow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Studio mode. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, boy. Oh, I can't hear this at all. All right. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, well, thank you. You cried a little? Oh, that's not necessary. I feel like the Elgato got louder somehow. I don't know how, but for some reason it's louder than it previously was. So if the game overpowers me, let me know. I will reduce the sound even lower, but damn, it's just... I'm looking at it and it's just like even louder than it used to be. I'm like, why? It's gone forever? Forever and ever and ever? I mean, I have a solution for what you could do. And it's kind of a dumb one. Is there a huge delay on the Elgato or something? No, there's not. The solution to what you could do is you could just, you know, maybe start up the whole thing again and create your boys all over. Mayhaps that could be a solution. Okay, I need to get this fucking Pythagorean theorem situation going over here. Adjusting my mic stand back. I had my mic stand changed to accommodate a second microphone, and now I like am all screwed up. Yeah. Before anybody asks why I would do anything that why I would be live at 12:30 a.m. with Animal Crossing, the fun that will happen. I could never forget you. Very recently, Nook was closed on the exact same day that we were trying to do something. So we just had to just go on without him. I think it was Wednesday, this past Wednesday. Nook was pardon me, sorry. Nook was closed, and we just had to live with that. So, ain't no party like an Animal Crossing party, because an Animal Crossing party can't be stopped. Not by anybody. Ooh. We suppose it's livable, but it certainly isn't the most attractive. Yes, Nook is closed. We are super late in the game. Take good care of the sapling I grew for you, and it will bring you fortune. I don't know what will happen if you treat it like that tree you didn't water. Misfortune? Give it love. I have a sapling. My mother gave me a sapling. Oh, it's a furniture plant. I thought it was gonna be an in-game plant. I don't know why I think like this. Museum. But so we're gonna be able to do some. Ooh, the torso of an ocean-dwelling plesiosaur. We can do some museum stuff, which is good. We can possibly see some animals that might be out and about this time of night, which, you know, could be fun. Can check and see if there's anything on the board. Get some random things here and there. Put my plant down. So you haven't seen my house in a couple of days. Here's my house. I recently acquired a good deal of turkey furniture from the turkey on Thanksgiving Day. And so I put that over here. So let me just go around the room. We have the Regal Vanity, my space heater in the corner, got the pop machine, got my refrigerator, got my harvest bed. Very comfy. Oh, it's getting real. It's real Animal Crossing hours. Got my harvest sofa, got my bear pole in the corner as always, got my I guess it's livable. Yeah, no shit. Got my harvest dresser and harvest bureau, which I can put things into. Got my classic chair and classic desk, picnic table, hammock, billiards table. Got my tennis, my Tower of Pisa, my Dracaena. I don't even know. It's a plant. My white pawn, my djembe. And my Tycho. All of this stuff? All of the harvest stuff or the regular stuff? Then I have my bookcase. I do need a better stereo. You are right. You are absolutely correct. Or you're referring to the fossils, probably. You know what? That is a fair assessment. You're correct. I have all my other turkey stuff because all of this stuff has like turkey legs attached to it, and it's kind of horrifying. Oh, I got a cornucopia too. Look at that. See? Over in the corner. Beautiful little cornucopia. But yeah, I don't want to sell any of this stuff if Nooka, just because Nooka's not open. Yes, I agree. The low rent boombox, it's got to go. It's got to get changed. Got to be replaced. Unfortunately for me, I do not have. Oh, this Sunday is the final day for the fall fishing tourney. Yeah, I'm not live on Sundays, so oh well. Guess no fishing tourney for Druid. But what was I saying? Yeah, I need to get a new boombox. That is a high priority for me. However, I have not had a great opportunity to get one yet. Hopefully, we can start getting one pretty soon. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, it's like a CRT flicker. What the hell is wrong with these developers? Flame shirt. Hell yeah. When I was an edgy kid, I would wear the flame shirt and listen to KK Rock and act like a bad boy. I was so bad. Oh, man. So, this music is really new to me, by the way. I've never heard any of like the late night music, because even when we did Animal Crossing back in the olden days, oh, I have an answer for Keg. If it's just us old folk here, the cringe is real. Yeah. If Keg is still here, I have an answer for him about what the old timey meme would need to be, or could be. Oh, Nate, you gotta go to bed, buddy. You're too sleepy. Thanks for waking me up, Druid. It's so creepy falling asleep while you're standing up. You have no idea where you are when you wake up. We were all terrible nerds once. Truth. Yes, go to bed, Nate. Good night. And make sure that nobody else is falling asleep standing up, for Christ's sakes. Oh, Dottie. Go to bed. Still am. One day you might not be. And if you don't end up not being a terrible nerd one day, that's also fine. You refuse to get a tattoo? Because one day you'll be like, oh shit, this is a bad idea. Speaking of tattoos, actually, Keg was looking... Someone asked me if I would get an ooh-woo tattooed on me, and I was like, if the stream ever became an important enough part of my life that I could, like, feasibly get an ooh-woo tattoo and not end up regretting it forever, I might genuinely do it. And, Drama threatened to quit the stream. That was Drama asking that question, and she threatened to quit the, chat and unfollow as a result. Let me go around and... Okay, good. The boy has gone to bed. But Keg was like, you should get a tattoo of a really old meme that none of the new people would know. And I was like, oh man, what would I need to do? And I have an answer for him now. So, Uh-huh. I am always doing that. I have to be more careful from now on. I don't want to, like, get a reputation for being a total weirdo. Like that Druid. He's a total weirdo. This tune is really weird. There's lots of crickets out and about. Lots of crickets. Oh, don't be mean to Belle. She's nice, question mark. Here we are at museum. Here we are at the museum. Oh, Jane. What's Jane doing out and about at this late hour? Oh, what I was gonna say, even back when we were doing this, when he was that time's a weirdo. Fair. Even when we were doing the streams years ago, I had a clock set on all these things so they would always be like later at night. Is she nice like a special kid? Damn. I had no idea who you were. You shouldn't be up this late. You need to be at home in bed. Don't you have things to do tomorrow, chimp? I'm just chatting. Just chatting. I had the time always set so that it would be like 7 p.m. in game if it was midnight IRL. And so as a result, like we always managed to get things done, even in the dead of night. But now I've got it set to real time, and it's that 12:30 music, that 12 a.m. music that I've never like really listened to previously. But at least we have we got some fossils. We got some fossils. That's always good. At the very least, I can like get some fossils sent to the museum. I can, if I had had new fossils, I could have donated them to the museum, but no such luck. I could probably get the Bell Rock. I don't think it's considered. I think a Bell Rock changes probably in a way that benefits me, question mark. My hope is that it occurs in a way where it's like, if you get the Bell Rock at 12:30 in the morning, it doesn't count it for this current day. It counts it as the previous day, so that way, like, I can still get a Bell Rock on stream. Like, oh, I guess I'm not doing Animal Crossing, what is now today, which is Saturday. I do City Folk on Saturdays, so we're gonna get to see what's going on in City Folk Land. So that'll be good. Right. When are we gonna listen to KK? I'll be live tomorrow, 5 to about 10, maybe later. So we can do City Folk and do KK there. And then what I did last time was I did KK I did KK in City Folk and did a lot of You'll Be at Work dying again. I'm sorry. What in the world are you doing here? I can't believe I a place like this. This is so embarrassing. Into my house I go. We did City Folk for a couple hours and did KK there. And then we switched to the original Animal Crossing to get a song here, and then a cockroach. That was the end of the situation. So I think that's what we're going to be doing again. I'm sorry if I'm like super out of it and like not making any sense anymore. Less than usual. See, now it's too quiet. Let me just raise this to like... There we go. That works. That might have been where I had it. I might have raised it for something. My Elgato input, sound input, for those curious. Are you guys still open? Shit. We are back. Welcome back, Keg. I have your answer for your old-timey meme that I could get tattooed on me as like a reference to the old stream. To come to create more of your fascinating designs. How nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Sable. But yeah, I streamed at like, God, I was live at like 3:30 today for a couple hours doing Mario Party 4. And then came back after dinner, did Mario Party 5, both with my sister. And then now I'm doing Animal Crossing. Dead in the dead of night. So I'm a bit tired. But I mean, as most can attest, I have done much longer streams under much less sleep. So no one need worry about me too much. I'll be fine, probably. This like whistly type sound, they reuse the same sort of sound in Twilight Princess, I think. I removed yeah. Because it's the sound that the whistling rocks make whenever you're like wandering around and listening for them. You can hear that. That's the same sound. Just get a bunch of these bastards. Donate one to the museum. The museum. Oh, I wanted to put this in a letter. Alright. I'm just gonna look around a little bit, see if... Hello, officer. Working late tonight, are we? Well, nothing wrong with burning the midnight oil. How can Officer Carver be of assistance at this hour? Goings on. Rumors are flying around town about the famed wanderer, Wendell. He's reportedly been seen wandering around in the next town over. I have no reason to doubt these reports. If he is indeed headed for Obston, as I suspect, expect him to arrive sometime around November 26th. So that's 2 days from now, when I'm not live. Cool. Well, that works. I like how Booker's acting like I'm a bully who's like, give me your fucking lunch money, nerd. He's like, well, I don't have any lunch money today. It's like, fuck you. Whatever. God. Fishing and famed wanderers. You should make an exception. He's good. If I give him, you are right, fishing. If I give him a fish, he'll give me a pattern, and it could be a good one, or it could be a bad one. But yeah, I could make an exception, but I probably won't. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's Wendell. He'll be back. He wanders around all the time. Like Sahara was in one of the first streams we had here, like day 2 or 3, and she's already been back around. So we'll see Wendell sooner or later. What if he dies of starvation? Fair point. I mean, he probably won't. You know, probably won't. Like, he probably won't. Probably won't. Probably. Ah. Oh. Tired. God. But yeah, that fucking... What if the rail yard bulls beat him to death? Chase him. Not a bad question. Probably isn't good enough, Drew. Want to hear something funny and totally derailing to whatever conversation you are having since you have been muted while I was on the phone? Sure. Or he gets frostbite. Fair point. He could get frostbite. He could starve to death while getting frostbite. These things could happen to a walrus of his stature. Oh man. Are you saying that the meme I thought of, Keg, probably isn't good enough, or are you just saying like I don't know what you're responding to. I think the meme is good enough, though I don't know if anybody else but Walrus would find it very enjoyable. Oh, come on. Where is this rock? I don't know where this rock is. You never finished that? Okay. I didn't. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to respond. Before I finished it. So the meme that I was thinking of was, or is it? I mean, there's a couple people in here who aren't old guard, but we're not gonna tell on nobody because it's almost 1 a.m. Walrus always kept saying over and over again that I never beat Bonetail. He always had that like big copy pasta he would send about all the things I messed up, and so I can imagine myself getting like some kind of thing about like never beat Bonetail, like, or like to do beat Bonetail on my my arm or something. That'd be cute. I think that'd be a good old guard meme. So, oh man, no mod. You're right. No mods, no masters is a strong contender. I feel a little selfish taking that one though, because Drama recommended that I do something about Robin making more money than me, which was based on a Sims 2 stream she did. But I felt bad because I was like, that's a meme that was in your stream that was not necessarily like in my place, so I would feel kind of bad like taking that and making that like, oh, this is a thing. I had 2 mods at one point, actually 3 at one point, but I don't know. I never really. The Obsidian meme's not a bad one. I do like the Obsidian meme. And I don't know. I never really needed mods. Having mods was never really a big convenience to me. It only kind of resulted in like the mods doing sort of whatever they felt like doing, and not necessarily what I not necessarily doing without. They would like time out people just because they know them. And stuff like that, and it's like, I don't want you guys to just sort of do whatever you feel like right now. So it's been no mods, no masters since then. What adventure schedule I had to start it when you were gone? She scheduled Ethan over in the store. I was talking to Ethan because no one's sending me around. I know he would come from last store. That's what they worked out because of the GM meeting that day. Oh, right. Ethan had no idea why he was scheduled, so I called Chase. I said about it. He said it must have been a mistake and he would fix it. Chase is going to get me a text about how I woke up his baby and his phone bill isn't paid, so I can call him when it's convenient. What? I mean, wow. Fucking Chase, man. What the hell? I don't know what his deal is at all, but none of that surprises me in that way. Why are mashed potatoes so fucking good? Starches and salt. And then next time I have to call him, if I have to call a store. If he isn't there, I have to wait until he gets there before I call him again. Yeah, that would have helped this situation right now. You know what? That would make sense. I already hit this rock earlier. That would make sense. I would believe that of him. I believe that there's somebody. I believe there's a couple people who'd probably be pretty grumpy about that. So. But whatever. They haven't been at that store. And as far as I've heard, he's not been doing a great job with his own stuff. So whatever. This is why I got out of it, man. The fucking interpersonal drama of this whole situation is just too much for me sometimes. Did I already get this one? I did. I've been looking. Oh, you should. I can't recommend you doing things that would piss him off, but that would have been fucking hilarious. I think I hit this one. I don't know what I'm just fucking... Oh. Yes, you shouldn't. You should definitely take the high road and be nice. And just sort of... Essentially, you should listen to Charles' sort of subtle suggestion to not be a punk. Though I suppose now, if you want to, no one can, like, stop you. Oh, my lord. What is nice? I don't know what you're asking in regards to... I don't know what I said was nice. However... I would say my like sassy answer would be Nice is a city in France. The opposite of Chase. Yeah. Who am I to question management? Who indeed? And in any case, what's one more filthy insect? What? How does one nice? Who my... I hate this part. I hear it wriggling in there. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. I want to see what he started with. Don't mess up your schedule and I won't have to call you. No shit. Is that a cockroach? He says. I'm watching this. Oh, how repugnant. How foul. The vileness. The putrescence. Oh, damn. I quit. Back to my mashed potatoes. You know what? Same. Oh, my lord. Say hi to them for me. Your potatoes? That is a good idea. Say hi to the potatoes for all of us. I assume that's what you mean, but in case it isn't, it's fucking hilarious to me that I've just told her to say hello to their potatoes. You're not up to no good, are you? What do you want? Never mind. Whatever. If your neighbor walked up to you while you were wandering around in the dead of night and was like, hey, and you were like, what are you up to? No good. And they were like, no. Then, like, have I hit this one? I'm just wandering around bashing rocks, and I have no idea what rocks I've hit and what I haven't. Oh, my lord. This is the one. Okay. Okay. That's the good. That's good. Wonderful. Beautiful. Perfect. Good. Excellent. I'm so excited that I've gotten my money. I don't... should I know this reference? This looks like a song. I believe what you've written. I just don't know if I can truly fathom the brilliance of what you've said to me. You might have to tell me what song it is. Why are your potatoes bootylicious? I mean, why is that the... Here's the real question. If her potatoes are, indeed, bootylicious, the question should not be why, but instead, what's your secret to getting your potatoes so damn bootylicious? That's the real question here. I love this late night chat. This is how it always used to be, man. This is how chat was every fucking night. God. Wow. Oh, it just rang. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Every single night was just late night chat because every night was a late night stream. I would stream and I mean, you probably remember at this point, but back in the day, I would stream fucking like fair point. Like What constitutes bootylicious for these mashed potatoes? I feel like, pardon me. I feel like, I feel like bootylicious in the terms of potatoes is sort of a qualitative assessment. Like there's no way to determine how to arrive at, it's kind of like, you know how there's recipes that are like, they don't have measurements. They're just like, you add this much salt and you just know it based on how often you do it, how much it's supposed to have. That sort of thing, I think, is how one would measure something like bootyliciousness. Well, I was gonna say a pinch, but what I mean is like always a pinch. You don't use measuring cups. You don't use measuring spoons. I realize that some people don't cook that way, but like for me, I'm very like obsessive compulsive. That's the only measure in cooking is use 16 pinches of 144 pinches. Measuring utensils is for baking. You can measure things when you're cooking. It's just, you know, a thing. I was gonna say something, but it would just be it would be thrown. Yeah, if you're an asshole. Oh, well. What was I even fucking saying? But yeah, I think that bootylicious is one of those qualitative assessments that you can't really arrive at by saying like, this is what constitutes bootylicious. It's just like, it's like umami. You're like, you either know what it tastes like or you don't. You either know bootylicious is the fucking the sixth flavor. And you either know if it's bootylicious or you don't think it is. So that's my opinion on that. That's my assumption on that, I should say. Ooh, mommy. No, umami is umami. Apparently, it's what tomatoes taste like. I don't understand how that makes any goddamn sense, but like, you gauge food in terms of Pitbull songs. Apparently, someone does. But yeah, there's I think bootylicious is the sixth flavor or the seventh flavor. How many flavors we're on now? So, I got a boot. I got to boot everyone. So, further, how many senses does a person have? 11. Oh boy. This is going to get a heated discussion in chat now. The answer is 11. Like, I can't, like, tell you all of them, but I know there's 11. Sense of gravity? Like, yeah. And, like, sense of, like, where all your parts are in relation to other parts. Like, if I tell you to... the example I've heard is... if I tell you to raise your finger and touch your nose, how do you know where your nose is in relation to your finger? How do you gauge your hand to your nose? So, yeah, spatial relations is in and of itself a sense. So, it's not a mathematical thing. You're not thinking really hard about like, where do I have to do this? It's just you know where it is. A sense of what direction gravity is actually is a thing. Like, you don't feel gravity, you don't feel the air pushing down on you through the sense of touch the way that you do like anything else. Your sense of gravity and therefore like balance is separate from that. Yeah, equilibrium. Sense of temperature, yeah, it's different than the sense of touch. Yeah. So yeah, I always get looked whenever I say 11, but like the answer really is 11. Just putting words in the description. Yeah, thank you. If I don't respond much, I'm playing League. That's fine. Yeah. But yeah, I'm League of Potatoes. God, I wish. There's a game I'd fucking play. League of Potatoes. I would so do that too. Why do I do this to myself? The stream or the potatoes? Which part? The streams, the potatoes, or League of Legends in the dead of night? League of Potatoes 2. Bootylicious. Both. All. D. All of the above. Oh, I want this fish. I can catch this fish. I know it. I believe in myself. Does chat believe in me? I know better than to ask that at this time of night. The answer is fuck no. Damn it. Because it feels good and warms the cockles of the heart. No fish for you. No. Yeah. Yep. There I am, getting wrecked. Live on my own stream. Hard no. Damn. See? I knew it. Oh my god. Soft no. Thank you, Keg. I feel slightly better that Keg was like, soft no. I don't believe in you, but I don't want to be brusque about it. You know what? You're not wrong. This is, I mean, that's the thing. That's the... Reported. Thank you. That's the thing I was going to say is, like, this really is how chat felt all those couple years ago. It really was just, like, all of us tired at the end of any number of long days and just, like, ready to just get in chat and be stupid and weird. And I don't know. It's kind of funny that we haven't really lost that, like, sense in all this time. We're still doing them. You didn't have a job? Yeah, that's a fair point. I remember that. I remember you had gotten a couple jobs and they hadn't worked out. Stream conscious. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I remember you didn't have a job at that time, and then you had gotten a job at one point, and then, yeah. You're just finding other words for the things I was saying. You're doing the thing you were doing earlier. You doctor. You doctor you. Oh, sorry. I'm seeing... Yeah, I feel that. I'm also reading Keg and Doc as the same people, even though they're not, because their names and chat are the same color. But yes. Oh my god. This is really kind of a funky beat. I don't know if you guys can hear it very well. This, oh my god. I believe it. That's what Walrus hates so much. Oh. I can make you a VIP. Are you gonna... I mean, I probably should. You paid $25. So... I think you'll be the I think you're the last VIP. If I make you VIP, you're the last VIP we have for a while. So... It's the T. It's the truth. What am I going to? I'm going to dashboard and to roles. There we go. Add new. Right? Okay. Is that it? There. Save. Okay. Perfect. That is all of VIPs we can handle for right now. How many people can you ban as a VIP? 0. You're not a mod. You can't do anything as VIP other than like tell me to fuck myself in chat and not be like blocked by auto mod. I'm not gonna make you mod. I'm not gonna make you mod. We're creating a strict no mods, no masters rule here. Thank you, Doc. It's the wrong slash. Oh, I don't want this boot. Get this boot out of my life. Jesus. Trying to ban me from my own stream. Who do you think you are, Walrus? God, all the animals are over here at fucking the Wishing Well, tromping about and singing songs. Because the others wouldn't make... Yeah, that's a good point. Fair point. Yeah. That would be the greatest irony of all, is if, like, people who are so against, like, modding, like Doc and Walrus, because Walrus doesn't want to, like, actually mod people, I don't think. I think he just wants to have a sword next to his name and to, like, be more important in the chat and be respected in chat. Be a stealth mod. Yeah. But, yeah. You mod everyone. Yeah, I know that Walrus will mod a lot of people who show up often or like he knows personally. And so his chat will have a ton of mod people in there. The sword is pretty neat though. I will give you that. Fair. Fair point. You know what? I'm going to grab a scallop because if you catch a fish, you can drop the scallop. I just ban all Sunoka. This is me for banning everyone. The Stark Fist of Removal can be swift and unexpected. Damn. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with the old guard and all the rest of it. I feel like a lot of you guys have things you need to do other than be here in chat. And that's part of the reason why... Oh, man, we're getting into fucking strategery. We're getting into my plans for the stream. One of the things that one of the reasons why I don't have mods is because, like, partially because the people that I, like, trust and respect the most, who have been here the longest, are the ones who, like, I don't want to have to obligate to be here. And people who are modded, often, I think, in my opinion, if I was mod somewhere, other than Walrus' stream where there's mods everywhere, or Drama's stream where there's mods everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing, is I would either need somebody who would, like, be here. I would need somebody who would be here all the time. And that's really hard for someone to do for free. Yeah, like, I don't want to mod people because I don't want them to feel obligated to be here. And, like, Walrus is about to get a job soon, as far as I understand. I don't want him to, like, have to be here. I don't want him to feel like he has to be here. And, I don't want people to be like, oh man, I gotta be the mod, I gotta be there for the stream, I gotta do that. And then, like, you know, that just, it feels a little bit, I don't know. You guys have things to do. If everyone's a mod, then you don't have to worry about your mods being here because someone will always be here. Well, that's the thing, but then anybody could say whatever they wanted all the time. And, like, part of the auto mod, as an end of high school senior, I have all the time. Yeah, see? So, yeah. That's the thing, is, like, it would need to be kind of a rotating selection of mods, partially just so people didn't get burned out, you know? I'm sure that, like, being a mod in these chats, especially if there's, like, thousands of viewers, and they're certainly not here, so I can handle it myself, is it's probably stressful and, like, kind of, like, not super fun to be a mod in, like, achievement hunter streams, for example. It's like a great privilege, but it's that great responsibility, great power type thing. And, like, that means that they don't get to just watch the stream the way that somebody else might, and not worry about it. They have to be kind of a hawk. And so, I don't know. I feel like that's sort of a, and I'll mute chat. Whatever. I mean, there's all these options available, like sub-only chat or follower-only chat or whatever, and those are available so that, like, I could keep the kind of this system where the people who have been around for a while are available in chat. But I don't know. It's not at the forefront of my concerns. I only did VIP a day or two ago just because, like, I don't know. I only did VIP a day or two ago as, like, a thing to make people's lives easier. Because Walrus has been trying to be able to get past auto mod. And so, like, that he is now a VIP solves that. And makes life a little bit easier. So that to me is the thing. And that's my thought on that. Well, yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I mean, shit, if you allow me to get sappy for a bit, you know, there's that mention of the old guard, and we keep kind of saying that phrase, but it really is the truth that, like, I wanted to do something for some of the people who have been, who have, like, even years later come back and been like, oh, hello, and just have been willing to be in chat and hang out with me. Like, I don't know. I'm a big old sap, as we all know, I think, by this point. And it would feel kind of weird to not have some way of discerning, like, this is a person who hung around for a long while, who has seen a lot of streams, even when they were probably less funny. In before, everybody says, "Oh, they're not funny now. I don't know what you're talking about." So I don't know. It seems like kind of an easy way of doing that. And then, you know, I'm sure some people will be like, why does everybody get to be VIP? Why can't I be VIP? And it's like, you haven't watched me for literal years. So why does my stream keep messing up on my end? Picture of cats incoming to phone. Gotta pull it out of my pocket. Oh, damn. He got me anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh, those are some snoozling kitties. Some snuggling kitties. I don't know. You might put these on Twitter so I can retweet them. If you're okay with that. I don't want to just start retweeting you, but like that would be the real idea here. Get these kitties on the internet so that all the people can see them and how precious they are. But yes, less funny. That's like falling off the floor. Thanks, everyone. I'm glad that I'm glad that you could surprise me and still be funnier than me, regardless. And yes, I know, funnier than you. Like, say, I don't even know. You're gonna probably have some good comeback for that. It's like being more alive than John Kennedy. Or other famous dead people. Famously dead people. What a fucking phrase. Oh, it's been tweeted. Oh, yeah. Cats. Hashtag ad. Hashtag. You shouldn't do the hashtag ad. Oh, Lord. Someone already liked it. Holy shit. What the fuck? How'd they even do that fast? Retweet. Able to run faster than Stephen Hawking. Yeah, Twitch. Hashtag Twitch auto like bot. Don't I know it? How do you think I get all the likes on my Instagram posts? Oof. Like the most fucking basic bitch and like the most basic bitch social media like strategies are what I engage in. Just endanger myself and others. Run faster than Stephen Hawking. That's good. That's fucking good. Actually, you know what? Making multiple accounts and liking your own posts. No, I've not done that. Just because that's tacky. Cool. Cool description of a thing that's actually like bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you say yet? God damn it. Them are some nice cats. Hell yeah, they are. I don't know how fast Stephen Hawking's chair moved, but I would believe that his chair could go for longer than I could run. Why am I still catching fish? I have 5 fish in my pockets. I need to go back to my house and drop my fish in the basement. And other things that are in my pockets. We're going to do a fishing stream. Past it. I mean, fair. Yes. True. Past tense. Teller on the left, Tara in the middle, Toshi on the right. I thought it was Toshi. Also, operative word being run. Fair. I was just thinking out loud of, like, was there a situation in which Stephen Hawking could beat me? And I was like, probably. Going to the basement. We're going to go to my creepy basement. And drop some shirts and... Yeah. I need to go empty my pockets in the basement. Just put a cockroach in my house. Like it's no fucking big deal. Why the statue yet? I've been playing for 2 weeks. That's no excuse. Drew, if you were a real Animal Crossing streamer, you'd have it right now. I can hear your fucking voice in my head. Toshi reminds me of Vermilion Pleasure Night. I don't... Is that an animal that you're referring to? That's a... I have never heard of this thing you're talking about, and I'm kind of amazed at the phrase Vermilion Pleasure Night. God damn it. Tell me that isn't the exact thing you would have said to me if I had not prompted you. But, what the fuck? But, oh, are you asking why I'm emptying my pockets in the basement? Or are you asking me something? Oh, what's this? This link looks important. 1 point English lesson. English lessons from Vermilion Pleasure Night. Come on, Toshi. What the hell? Oh, the name Toshi. That's the benefit of VIP, is you can put links in the chat and not get auto-modded. Though I think auto-mod... Oh, the pleasure thing? I'm also curious, but I'll have to watch it later. In my other town, I have the statue. I have my beautiful statue in the other town from years and years ago. It's still around, by the way. I don't know if I might visit the older town or not. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Because I just used the same city folk town. I didn't try to get another town going. Which was just for convenience's sake. Anyone have weird feelings about this video? I genuinely have not seen this video. I don't know what this is. When you say weird feelings, you may have to elaborate. Oh. There we are. Also, I might go silent for long periods of time just because I'm sweepy. And also, like, it's 1:30 a.m. Oh, man. It's so good. I'll have to watch it later when I can really focus on it, and not right now where I'm like, oh, what am I watching? I'm tired and trying to fish in Animal Crossing. My name's Drew and I'm stupid. I don't know why that's my imitative voice of myself. It doesn't sound like me. It doesn't have my accent. It's just all over incorrect. Though I'm sure all of you will say it's the most accurate impersonation of me possible, especially by me. That's how we all hear you anyway. There it is. Oh my god, that's how I'm like, Vermilion Pleasure Night is quite the experience. I just, that name alone is so good. Come on, Toshi. That's in the description. I don't know what's happening. So I'll save them to my watch later and get back to it at a different time. Ugh, man. Ugh. I am not used to streaming this late or this long. Like, just being off and on live for hours and hours. It's not in my habits yet. Oh man, I'm getting lucky with these fish. Good old late night stream. They kind of are in their own crazy way. Another bot like on your Twitch ad tweet. Oh my god. You know what? I didn't want these here. I wanted these over here. I wonder if the game is like, wouldn't it be amazing if the game was like, you're playing at 1 in the morning, you need to go to bed. I'm changing the RNG so you only get good fish. You figured out Twitter. You've hacked the mainframe. I believe Keg liked it, but Keganator doesn't look like a bot name. It's these people who have like the one bot liked it and had like the number of followers in the title of the title of the name, and it's like, Jesus. And it might, I guess bot's kind of a strong term. I don't know that they're bots. They could be hardworking regular people who happen to set up a Twitch bot set up a bot in their Twitter, and they tweet normally. Are you cyber? Jesus. Oh, I did not know that would work. That shouldn't have worked. It's a Cebus. Are you cyber? No, that's such a fucking good line for so many reasons. Walrus is gonna be so fucking mad when he sees this VOD later. He's gonna be like, God damn it, I missed on her. We just. Oh, because of your Twitter name? Yeah. Only close personal friends. Oh. Not a bot. Oh. I thought you were Jesus, this is a sign of how fucking tired I am. I thought you were asking me if I was cyber in some way. And I was like, why? Why are you asking me this? You were asking Keg if cyber was their Twitter name. Okay. My pockets are full. I'm not. I didn't realize that was the question. I thought I was being silly, like it was a silly hacker reference about being in the mainframe. And I was getting all like, oh man, I'm gonna sound so cool. Are you cyber? I'm in fucking hackers. But instead, you were just asking a genuine question, and I treated you like it was a joke. And gosh, I couldn't feel worse. The fuck is wrong with me? I don't know why I do this to myself or anybody else. hacks in the main. Jesus. All right, fine. Drag me in front of my own chat, like everybody else does. Oh my god, this is fucking. This is the fucking way it used to be. This truly is. No. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It was like, yes, you should be asleep. You're absolutely correct. But yeah, you're right. Like, or it sounds like a bad line that would be set in that time period. Like, it sounds like the kind of thing that would have been in like the Matrix or something similar, like genuinely like the Hackers film. And like that would have been like, oh, are you? That's, you know what? Okay, here's what I think. Here's my pitch. The phrase "Are you cyber?" would have been the line that our main character would have said in disbelief in an early 2000s hacker-based film to the female character who is equally good at hacking, if not slightly better than him. And that's what, and that would be like the whole thing is that he'd be like, oh, are you cyber? And she'd be like, yeah, I got it. And she would list off some fucking specs for her computer that don't matter for hacking at all. And he'd be like, wow, that sounds pretty cool for a girl, or some stupid shit like that. And then they would get into a hackathon back and forth. You're fucking, I knew it. I knew it did. But that's the thing is like, that's how that shit happens in those old movies like that. And I guess they're old now. Guess we're all 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 old now. Jesus. I did not realize. Yeah, they would get into a head-to-head hackathon and try to hack into a certain mainframe. I know there is a scene. Oh. True. Fair. I've not seen all the film. I've only seen bits and pieces. So like I knew there was a head-to-head hacking thing in Hackers where they're like, Jesus. They're doing like a hack back and forth. I'm trying to hack into the same mainframe, and they're like taunting each other via text documents or like terminal windows. I knew that, and I know, of course, I'm in. So that's all I know about Hackers, and like sunglasses with like text reflected in them. These are all the things I know about Hackers. But like that thing about asking a girl, are you cyber? I genuinely did not know if that was in that movie, but it was just dumb enough to work. But, yeah. Yes, I suppose that if I have to talk about anybody being old, I have to accept that people call me daddy. So we just gotta live with that. What were you saying about, you know what has to happen now? Are you saying are you gonna say Game Dev Tycoon? Because I cannot do it tonight. My soul, I say that. Don't get your hopes up because I'm not doing it. But if ever there were a night where I would be able to like maintain the steam necessary, that line specifically is not in the film. Everything else you just described is pretty much straight from the screenplay. I don't doubt it. It's just, it's so lazy, you know? I do think that's funny that like, because when I said she references a computer that she has and the parts of the computer that have nothing to do with hacking and their speed, and he goes, pretty cool. That was a straight up guess. That was actually me thinking of a scene from NCIS, where somebody asked so, one character saw another character's computer and was like, "Is that the such model with a 10 meg pipe?" It's like, why would the upload download speed be necessary to help your computer? Your 10 meg pipe wouldn't be your system, and also that has nothing to do with gaming. So what? But yeah, like I was pretty much just taping tropes together until I made a scene, and apparently that's what hackers did. I had not designed my own shirt in this game. This is, believe it or not, designed by Nintendo themselves in their infinite wisdom. I have not designed anything in this game yet because I'm a bad artist and I have no taste. I am very bad at colors, at palettes, designs. It didn't string tropes together. It started the tropes. I guess it's a fair point, though. I don't know. I feel like if your movie is comprised entirely of things that become shitty tropes years later, that it kind of feels like equally insulting to just say that it started all the tropes. Like, there's that 80s type nubile Angelina Jolie. Oh, that's words. I'm not big on Angelina Jolie personally. I just don't. It's her lips. They're just a little much. Thank you. Have a good night. Sleep well. Enjoy your 8:30 a.m. shift. Thank you for your cheer earlier. I really do appreciate that. When it was new, I was a whole other ball game, friend. I don't know. I don't want to look into hackers on the grounds of that. However, that is a slightly more convincing argument than dumb hacking movie from the early 2000s, which, goddamn, fucking hackers. Also, cat update. Teller just sneezed and rolled over on a Terra. I feel that's a mood. That's a big mood. Just give me the fish. Good night. Oh boy. But I was thinking about that cop show from the 80s that became the like the start of all the real cop drama shows like CSI and NCIS and all that. But I don't remember what it was called anymore. Okay. I kind of feel okay, so that's a fair point. I get that. I would also say that I was talking to my sister recently. I'll start that phrase again. I was talking to my sister recently about the Uncanny Valley, and I was expressing it in terms of like language and how things that are like ridiculously far from our language seem more acceptable to us than things that are closer to our language, which is why I'm of the opinion that's my opinion as to why regional differences in American dialect and like English dialect, Australian, all that turns into an argument as opposed to just, oh, we say that differently, like an exchange of cultures. Whereas like a discussion of somebody in a different language, it's like, wow, that's a really different way of doing that. And it's very inviting. So I feel like similarly, like hackers is so far from what actual hacking is and what actual computers do that while it's not like while it's not accurate, while it's not good in any sense of the term of like portraying hacking properly, it's so dumb and over the top and like crazy that it's like I just want to let this exist anyway, because even though it's not right, it's so dumb that I don't want it to go away. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, I agree. I think there are certain things that you have to kind of fudge, because I'm a big Star Trek person. But one of the things about Star Trek that just bothers me so goddamn much is when they have, because you found a CD for you. Oh wow. Found a CD I burned to make a tape for a chick earlier this year. Oh. Was it a blank CD, or did you lose the CD and you were looking for it then and now you found it and you're like, oh wow, here's this. What bothers me about like things that don't use scientific basis is like you have to either base it really heavily on the science and be really careful about it, or just throw it all out the window, right? Because like Doctor Who is an example, I think, of throwing it out the window and getting away with it, because they kind of wave away at the sciencey bits and are just sort of like, look, this isn't going to make much sense, and we really don't want to have to make it make sense, so just pretend it makes sense and just sort of ignore that we don't really know how any of this shit works, and we'll just go about our day with it. There is no middle ground. Oh yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, like Star Trek, he's an immortal with a Deus Ex Machina. How does the show keep going? They just find newer and newer sharks to jump. They just find newer and weirder sharks to jump over and over again. I was trying to think of something about it, I don't know what it was. Damn it, I'm missing all these fish. Like Star Trek is a lot harder on the science side, and when it sort of wobbles well, fair, it does get quite a bit of cash and people keep watching it. I think, yes, it keeps going because of money, but more to the point, I think that it only gets money because people still watch it, which, oh, whoa. So, yeah. But, what I was going to say was, when Star Trek kind of wobbles away from its really hard science origin and like really trying to make sure everything makes sense in the process of the show, when it does that, it wobbles into a territory where it can't really exist, because they have things like the Universal Translator that are so like dumb and divorced from reality that they couldn't possibly make any sense, and they're so inconsistent that they can't make any sense in the canon. So you just have this unfortunate situation all the way through, which is nightmarish. I'll stop on the Star Trek before anybody starts like before anybody gets bingo on their Druid Streams bingo card, where it's like goes on long discussion of Star Trek. I don't want to give you guys a space of discusses thing about discusses topic unrelated to anything that's being done in game for precisely 10 minutes. Yeah, Doc's right. I mean, since when is it not? There really could be a bingo card for these. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be funnier than like a what's it called? Than like a drinking game. I don't drink, so that's a part of it. But yeah. It reminds me, so there's a scene in the first episode of Deep Space Nine where Ben Sisko approaches Jake and he's fishing, and he's like, ready to go, Jake, and Jake's like, oh man, I wanted to fish a little longer. He's like, don't worry, we can bring the doc with us. And he pulls up the Icelandic ship, and you're wrong. Sorry. That was mean of me. I don't agree with you that the Space Hotel sucked. I thought it was really good. It's more of a space apartment complex, but you're not totally wrong. Really gotta make sure I make more than me now. No shit. But yeah, that's the thing, like, you know, it's like any other long-running series. Like, if someone was to try to do, if someone knew, like, the Discworld series really thoroughly, I'm sure you could say vague, like, things and say, this reminds you of this. And they'd be like, well, yeah, obviously, because there's this scene in this book and this way and this. Or, like, I don't know. In collage. Oh. Start us off in college. You can start us off in the real world. You can start us off in high school. Oh, there's so many options. So many worlds. I do like the idea of starting us off in college, though. That would not be a bad idea. And then Robin could go off and live her little doggy dreams, being a stunt dog in dangerous situations. Your old PC couldn't load the college world this one. Oh, all the choices. Oh man, that is a good. That would be a good thing. I am down to watch that. Though not tonight, on account of the fact that it's 2 in the morning and my pockets are full, and I am too tired. So I have got to call it a night. Oh boy. Alright, done a cockroach? Okay. A small house with 1 bed and a couch, and just see who sleeps where. Wink. Do you have the character design still? Or do you need, I say character designs like we're not real fucking people. Do I get to go to college? That depends. Do you want to go to college? I don't actually make the game up, so I guess Drama would have to answer that one. Oh, my beautiful pink roof. Save. I would love to save. Request processed. But, yeah. That is the kind of shit we should do, or you should do, rather, is, do, all sorts of just whatever happens, and then, like, just set up situations where it's like, there's only 1 bed, and there's multiple couches, ooh, woo. Or there's only 1 bed and 1 couch. Yeah, how many more? Maybe do it tomorrow, because can't tonight, works tomorrow. That wouldn't be too bad. I might be available after the KK stream. So I might be around tomorrow. You don't have to plan around me, of course. By no means. You can just use my likeness and the likeness of my pallies without any big issue. So, all right, my voice is like damn near giving out. So let me switch over to this. It will be late though. I work till 10. Yeah, that's fine. I could probably be around. Oh, I'm glad I switched away. A certain rhinoceros showed up on screen just after I switched away. So that's the situation there. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I always appreciate you guys being around for me and watching these things, even these short fishing streams at literally 1 in the morning. This is a good time. You force your cat to cuddle you. Good idea. So yes, I'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. with KK doing City Folk, KK, and then we'll probably come to this Animal Crossing long enough to get like one song or something. I might even open with this one, move to City Folk in time to get KK started and then move back. I don't know. So regardless, I hope I can see you guys there if you're available. If not, no worries. Never ever worry about that. Always do your own lives and worry about me second. So have a good night, everybody. Get some rest. And I don't know anything. I don't have anything to end it with. I don't have any good ending phrase. I feel like I need to get an ending phrase. We'll figure that out later. Have a good night.